I took 16 of the greatest brothers in NBA history and faced them off in a 2v2 tournament. Hopping right into round 1, we have Pau and Marc Gasol versus Julian and Justin Champagnie. Each of these games will be going to 11 points, going up by 1s and 2s, and you have to win by 2 as well. The Gasol brothers were on fire to start this game, taking a 6-1 lead. But thanks to Julian, the Champagnie brothers managed to come back a bit. With such a big deficit against such good players, they weren't able to fully come back, and the Gasol brothers won 11-7, so the Gasol brothers move on to round 2 of the tournament. Next up was Drew and Aaron Holiday facing Amen and Ausar Thompson. Despite the Holiday brothers being slightly better rated, they got blown out. Drew did his best to carry his team, but with Aaron only scoring 1 point, it was tough to compete. Ausar was the brother to do better for the Thompsons, scoring 8 points this game, including 1 2-pointer. The Thompson brothers won this game 11-6, and they will be moving on to round number 2. Following them, we had Franz and Mo Wagner facing Tyus and Trey Jones. I thought this game would have been a complete blowout in favor of the Wagner brothers with their big height and overall advantage, but the Jones brothers were able to keep it within 2 points till the end of the game, where Franz hit a tough contested layup to win 11-8, so the Wagner brothers move on to round number 2. Game 4 saw Giannis and Thanasis Antetokounmpo facing Evan and Isaiah Mobley, with both Thanasis and Isaiah matching up well at only a 69 overall each. This match would come down to Evan and Giannis, and of course, Giannis dominated this game. Being one of the best players in the league, he carried his brother to a 10-5 lead and let Thanasis hit the game winner, so the Antetokounmpos move on to round number 2. After them, it was Steph and Seth Curry facing Caleb and Cody Martin. Also, if you're wondering about some other brother duos in NBA history like the Wilkins, Van Arsdale, King, and other duos, they aren't in this tournament because both the brothers weren't actually in NBA 2K25, so we just couldn't face them off. But led by Steph's 8 points, including 2 2-pointers, the Curry Bros won this game at 12-7, and they will advance to round number 2. Next up, we had Jim and John Paxson facing Jalen and Cody Williams. This was the closest game of the first round so far. Everything was tied up at 8. From here, Cody got a steal and a dunk to take a 1-point lead. Cody actually carried Jalen this game, scoring 9 points, including the game-winning 2 to win 11-8. The Williams bros move on to round number 2. Game 7 was LaMelo and Lonzo Ball facing Jaden and Jalen McDaniels. For both duos, each brother was carrying their weight, both getting buckets all game, but the Ball bros led the entire game and ultimately won 11-7, so the Ball brothers advanced to round 2. In the final game of round 1 is Brooke and Robin Lopez facing Marcus and Markieff Morris. The Lopez brothers had a big height and overall advantage this game, but they were just way too slow to stop the Morris brothers. It was back and forth between the two teams all game, but up 11-10, Markieff hit a 2-pointer to win 13-10. The Morris brothers get the first major upset and are our final team to move on to round 2. And hopping right into round 2, we have the Gasol brothers facing the Thompson brothers. Being the number 1 seed in the tournament and the only 2 brothers to make the all-star team in real life, you would think this game would be a blowout, but the Thompsons kept it close. Led by Amen Thompson, who scored 9 points this game, everything was tied up at 11. From here, Marc Gasol was able to get an easy dunk after Ausar missed a steal, and after a missed layup from Ausar, Marc was able to hit a shot from the post to score 7 points and win the game 13-11. The Gasol brothers move on to the semifinals. Our next match was the Wagner versus Antetokounmpo brothers, and yet again, Giannis dominated this game. The Wagner brothers were the higher seed thanks to Thanasis being just a 69 overall, but when you have Giannis scoring 9 points in a game to 11, it's not hard to win. The Antetokounmpos won 11-7. Following them was the Curry versus Williams brothers, and yet again, Cody carried Jalen. Jalen is a way better player in real life and a lot higher overall in the game, but for some reason, he just couldn't get anything going. The game did stay fairly close throughout. Seth scored 4 points for his team, and with Steph hitting 2 2-pointers again this game, he scored 6 points to lead them to an 11-8 win, so the Curry brothers move on to the semifinals. In the final match of round 2 was the Ball bros versus Morris twins. This game was a complete blowout. Other than a 2-pointer from Marcus, the twins couldn't do anything this game, and the Ball bros led by LaMelo, who had 9 points, including 3 2-pointers, won easily 11-6, and the Ball brothers move on to the semifinals. So we are down to just 4 teams remaining now. We are starting off with the Gasol versus Antetokounmpo brothers, with Pau Gasol being guarded by Giannis. He just let Marc get all the buckets this game. He ended up scoring 15 points against Thanasis, and the Gasol brothers had no answer for Giannis. He outscored Mark, scoring 16 points this game, and this game was really close, going far past the score limit. Everything was tied up at 18. Giannis threw down an insane behind-the-back dunk to go up by 1, and then the Antetokounmpos were able to get a stop. With the chance to win, Thanasis got blocked by Mark, but Giannis returned the favor with a block of his own and hit a layup to win 2018, eliminating the 1 seed. The Antetokounmpos move on to the finals. And of course, our other matchup was the Curry versus Ball Bros. This time, it was Lonzo carrying the Ball brothers. LaMelo just couldn't hit the shots this game and was only able to put up 2 points. This game was still relatively close, but with Steph hitting the only 2 of the game and scoring 8 points, up 10-8, Seth hit a reverse layup on Lonzo to win 11-8, and the Curry Bros move on to the finals. And here we are in the finals. We have the Curry brothers versus the Antetokounmpo brothers. So the Curry brothers do have the overall advantage because of Seth Curry. I believe Steph and Giannis are both 98 overalls. So the Curry brothers do get home court advantage. Get a start with the ball here as well. But the Antetokounmpos are so much bigger. I don't know how this is going to go. Giannis playing some great defense on him. Oh, Seth with the nasty move on Thanasis. This might be a battle between Seth and Thanasis, except I think Giannis is just going to bully Curry on offense. There's just no way Curry can stop Giannis, and then he gets a stop. Curry inside gets blocked, and it was goaltending. So the Curry bros get a point right there, and they are already up 2-0. Okay, and then, yeah, Giannis inside going to get a free dunk. That should be how most of their possessions go. But I feel like the Curry bros should start shooting 2s eventually. Seth Curry getting a screen. Steph was open for a second. Seth gets the layup though. Thanasis with the ball now. Let's see if Thanasis can do anything. Nah, he's just gonna give it to Giannis. And Giannis is just gonna get a free bucket again. Or can he hit some 2s here? Steph, the step back, no. And Thanasis with the steal. Giannis with the dunk. Their defense is just too good. Like if you can get Steph open at all, it's going to be tough to win. Oh my gosh, that was a nasty pump fake. But Thanasis, okay, when I said their defense was good, I meant Giannis's defense was good. Oh, Thanasis, is he going to shoot it? He does. Thanasis with the bucket for the 2-point lead. Steph with the ball again. Seth with the screen. Steph from 2. And Steph drains the 2. We're tied up at 6. Thanasis in the post again, fading. That's a tough shot. He hits it anyways. Thanasis starting to light up right here. Oh, Seth working on Thanasis inside for an easy layup. And we're tied up again. 4 more points to the dub. Oh my gosh, Seth goes for the steal, misses, and Thanasis with the free dunk. The Curry bros have to be shooting more 3s, I feel like. They want to win this. Giannis with the steal. Giannis has his takeover badge and gets an easy dunk right there. Seth driving, and he's blocked by Giannis. Thanasis gets the ball. Thanasis has his takeover. It might be over right here. The Antetokounmpo's on game point. Thanasis has his takeover. I thought I'd never see it. Seth getting inside. Fetty bricks the layup. What is Seth doing? The Curry bros just did not shoot enough 3s this game, or 2-pointers. Giannis, game point, gonna drive on Steph Curry with his takeover badge. He is unstoppable. The Antetokounmpo bros win the game, and they win the tourney. The greatest brother duo in NBA history. Well, at least Giannis. If you guys enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and I'll see you next time. Peace.